Eating the Costco hot dog combo for every meal 3 meals a day would allow you feed yourself for less than $2,000 a year. But then I'm going to Costco every day and I assure you that I would not be saving any money that way. It would also save a lot of money in the long term, since you won't live long. Remember to load it up with onions. Need those veggies. Actually, you'd only spend $1,000 BC. You'd be dead in 6 months from a massive heart attack. Your organs would probably shut down about halfway through the year from malnutrition. Keep doing it that long and your medical bills for your blindness and organ failures make you go bankrupt. As a former starving grad student, I tried something close to this. Do not recommend. More than that, if you live in the US, those medical bills add up fast. Not if you include the resulting medical costs of such a diet. That's a good way to increase your risk of colon cancer by at least 20%. Like that dude who ate at Six Flags every day for the cost of a $300 yearly pass. Plus shaving all those years off your life would be way cheaper, I'd assume. Oh, far less than that. You'll get scurvy and die around April. Your digestive system clearly won't love you anymore. With the risk of developing several vitamin and mineral deficiencies and increased risk of several diseases / Eating rice with beans for every meal would allow you to feed yourself for less than €400 a year. And the cancer would cost $25,000. Pay now or pay later. As a bonus, that diet will take at least 15 years off your life, effectively saving you an additional $30K. My medical bills in the US would erase any and all savings from this. You'll also save money cause you'll die prematurely from eating that way. Enjoy getting colon cancer from all those nitrates. But the burps after are so sick. I've tried this once, lasted 2 days. I guess you're not accounting for the medical bills this will bring. Sure, you could, but you'd probably also get scurvy. It'd be cheaper to buy packages of hot dogs at Costco with the bread and eat those in the long run. Bonus, you might get stomach ulcers and type 2 diabetes as well. Yeah, but there would definitely be a medical bill offset. But imagine the increase in medical expenses. Especially in the US. But then you would have a $130K hospital bill for that heart cath when you have a heart attack. You would probably make up the difference in toilet paper. Did you take into account your rapid decline in health and the bypass surgery you'll need at 40? The money you save on food could go toward medical bills or funeral expenses at the end of that year. What is it with Americans and being able to buy and cook actual non-processed food? The cholesterol will save you $40K off the back end off your life too. Those sodium and cholesterol levels are off the charts. Plus you'll only live for a year or 2 tops, so that's another huge savings. It's an absolute bargain, especially when you consider you won't have that many years left anyway. And die to nitrate poisoning in about half of that. Plus you won't need to save any money for your retirement. Hey, you'll only live a few years too, so what? $4,000, $8,000 to eat for the rest of your life. You won't live a whole year anyways with that diet. And then you can give said $2,000 to your cardiologist. That'll let you save up for the bypass and gastric surgery. And go nuts and unhealthy and pay for medical bills. I doubt anyone would survive more than a month of that diet. Which is precisely what your remaining lifespan will be if you attempt this. Added benefit, you will die young and save yourself the cost of feeding yourself into old age. Don't Gliswolds take 36 minutes off of your life though. And imagine how much you'd save after being dead in 2 months of eating nothing but that. You'd also have health problems, and I doubt you'd have the appetite to eat at 3x a day, just saying. You'll need all that money you saved for the colon polyp surgery. You can use the money you saved to buy your blood pressure meds. How much is the combo? You could get a whole chicken for like $5, I'm assuming. And if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle. You would also die of high cholesterol from all the grease you took in. Burgers and hot dogs are far more expensive than the purchase price. Most of the expense is years later. But you would glow in the dark from all the nitrates in your system. Started my year-long quest today. Thank you very much. Republicans looking for new ways to cost-cut food stamps and SNAP programs have entered the chat. You aren't calculating the Costco membership fee too. This makes me wonder how much money the average person spends on food a year. This makes me wonder how much money the average person spends on food a year. I wonder what the healthcare costs that year would be. It's even cheaper with carrots and lettuce. And healthier too. In my 20s I could probably tolerate this for about 3 months. These days, I wouldn't last a week. You can eat better for the same amount if you are willing to cook. But maybe that defeats the purpose. But would it be worth it to die 25 to 30 years sooner?